us. I think ultimately the reason we put it in play is because we are having a tough time connecting that growing voice of employees that during the pandemic were going through some level of stress, right? Oftentimes mental, sometimes behavioral, financial stresses were, at an all-time high because of inflation. Had plenty of support tools that were there and available. Traditional EAPs, a ton of material and documents that people could reference. We even enhanced our EAP to allow for more in-person interactions for our employees. But it's such a private matter. Well-being, mental health, that kind of stuff is so private that we are finding it difficult to connect folks directly with it if it wasn't there and immediately available to them. And even then, right, on our SharePoint pages or other resource documentation storage houses, sometimes it was difficult to find. So we saw a well-being tool as an opportunity to better connect our people with the existing support mechanisms, right? Whether it was the EAP, which they usually hear about it higher and sometimes wouldn't hear about again until some crisis happened and we were told them to go use the EAP. So we wanted to find a way to do that more naturally without it coming to the point of needing it. It's almost like reminding folks that it's there, giving them a taste of what's available to them, ensuring that if there are any needs for intervention, they have a mechanism to do that. And that's really what I think we've seen happen with it at this point. Some would argue that it's probably better that we see fewer interventions, but I'm to the point in realizing and kind of accepting that workers and employees need and oftentimes need the support because they have the stresses of work, life, and the balance there. So if we see more interventions or more activity or the need for more support through the tool, to me, that's just us meeting that need where it already exists, not a sign of a more vulnerable workforce or a workforce that's maybe broken in any way. To me, every workforce somewhere, maybe under the skin, has this need. It's just a matter of finding a way to connect the worker with the tools, in my mind.